to the show, Cafecito and Tattoos. Machi's Chat Shack with your host, Machi and Brittany Page.
Welcome to CNT. I'm here today with my lovely co-host, Brittany Page, and bare knuckle champion, Rene White Boy Rodriguez. How you doing, my brother?
Good. How you doing? Thank you for bringing me onto your podcast.
My pleasure. Talk to me a little bit about your last fight. I know there was a lot of controversy. I mean, not to the people that were there watching it. We're all well aware that you put a beating on Matt Delanoit.
It's an understatement.
You saw it?
I saw it, yeah, he showed me it.
We saw it, we heard it if you were there, the devastating shots on the head. And also, briefly, he retired after that fight. So tell me a little bit about in the ring, what happened, and the fact that he retired. How do you feel overall?
Shit, I feel like a champ. Just saying that. Not all bullshit aside. I feel blessed. I feel great. I feel like everything is coming together. You know, it's been a while, you know, fighting. So, you know, now it's time to fight for the championship. Then I'm fighting Jomi. And with Matt, you know, I needed to get to Jomi to fight Matt. So when I fought Matt, he was a 41 record, professional MMA record, 14 losses, and he was a big fish. So I chose to pick him because he was the biggest fish there. And if I didn't pick him, nobody was gonna respect me in the game. So, you know, that's I wanted to pick him because he was gonna give me the name. You know, and he was chit-chatting, talking shit. You know, I never listened to anybody's shit, but from all the shit that he was talking, you know, I made him eat it. You know, I could tell you that.
Did you want to beat him or did you want to hurt him?
No,
what was more important?
It wasn't either. You know, it was just, everybody told me he was talking shit, you know, but I'm a person that I don't listen to what you have to say until we see each other, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a fight, though. This is business. BYB came from the backyard. And if you're fighting people from the backyard, we're not professionals. We're straight hood. At least I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I try to keep it very professional and very low key. You know what I'm saying? The disrespect. We could talk chit chat.
Well, you were polite because at the weigh-in, you actually went to shake his hand.
I tried.
And he dismissed it.
Yeah.
He
dismissed it in the weigh-in and he dismissed it when I was fighting.
And in the fight as well.
Yeah, because, you know, you got to be humble, though. You know what I'm saying? It's business. You know what I'm saying? And best man wins. And when I got into that ring and I felt not myself. Reason why I didn't feel myself because it was more of a I have to beat him than play with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to make a statement that night. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't expecting to fight him the way I fought him, you know, at all. But when that first fight, you saw him right there, you're like, you got to, you know, you got to. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody afraid of you in the ring.
Did you feel he was afraid?
I saw it. And when you break somebody like that, especially with a professional record like that, oh my God. It's like popping no offense. It's like getting a virgin. Oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? And popping that cherry. Because one, I haven't knocked out anybody since I came back professionally. And it was already 2 fights in. This was my 3rd fight. And when I fought him, I told myself, I'm knocking him out before the second round. I have to. I'm gonna sleep him. And I didn't. I didn't sleep him because he was used to getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He got up quick. But I made him my bitch, you know, because a month later, after I hit the referee, you know, he won the fight on the 2nd round. You know what I'm saying? Just because the referee didn't like me. You know, I'm going to give him credit for that. He won.
Technically, he won.
Technically, he won. So I'm not going to take that from him. But what I am going to take from him, he didn't beat me. He technically didn't beat me as a man, as a fighter, as anything you want to say as he's better than me. Mama de los huevos for that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, going in there and showing everybody that I could do it was the biggest moment for me, because I didn't know I could have done it. You know what I'm saying? And I did it.
Was that the biggest crowd that BYB has ever had? Because the stadium was full, the energy was all white boy, you know? That was your biggest moment professionally?
Professionally, yeah, but not in the hood.
Okay.
Not in the hood. Because in the hood, it was a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It was about a couple other thousand people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know personally when it just relating to the career my father had, that when you have that electricity in a stadium, in an arena, it flows through you.
You
and
felt it, right?
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And so I know personally how important that is. And it doesn't necessarily make you perform better.
Yeah.
I could imagine, but it definitely doesn't hurt.
And it helps your ego in the ring.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you get those pops.
Yeah.
Especially.
And when they're shouting your name. Imagine when they shout your dad's name, you know?
Right. Those chants. I mean, they're magical moments.
Yeah.
It's just
How
amazing.
did you deal with it emotionally when you go from losing the fight technically to then a few days later or a week later finding out that you're going to be fighting for the championship?
Well, I already knew I was going to fight for the championship. Reason why? Because I beat the shit out of him. That's one. And two...
You didn't think he was going to be ready to fight,
No,
right?
I knew he wasn't. I went into the ring to fuck him up. One way or the other, it was to fuck him up. I don't give a fuck what shit he was talking or whatever. It's just, I had my kid there that moment. You know what I'm saying? My kid saw you disrespect me. My two kids. Nah, you ain't gonna do me like that, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing he had his kid then. I didn't disrespect him or his wife. You know what I'm saying? Even he brought a pocket knife to the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He thinks I didn't see that. He's lucky I left the strap in the car. You know what I'm saying? And then it would just be, don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Are you from Atlanta?
Not from
Miami, close.
Right, yeah. I don't know, we're creeping up now here in this last year.
We're becoming Crips over here.
I love it.
So the fight was personal. Now that you're fighting for the belt against Jomi, does it become business, or is it still personal because you're just facing somebody and it's the next victim?
Well, Jomi, I've known him for a couple of years. He's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally like that, but like I said, I've known him since 2009, 2010. You know.
He's from the backyard as well?
He's only fought once in the backyard, and then fought and then fought for BYB after that. You know what I'm saying? But he only fought once in the bare knuckle fight. I don't know where he gets the 7-0 from, but he only fought once. You know, and it's only been him, me, Mike, and who else from the backyard? That's it. You know, 3 veterans. You know what I'm saying? And I think when we're in that tournament with me, Jomi, Mike, Matt, and Lewis, the other guy, and I told Jomi that day, you know, when we were sitting down at Mike's house before all this shit happened, I told him, look, it's gonna be me and you in the end. You know, I wanna say thank you. I wanna say it's all business. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm gonna fight you in the end. This is before the tournament started,
right. And
we both agreed on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm the best. I don't know if he thinks he's the best, but I know I'm the best. You know, but I can't knock him for his skills. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew that one way or the other I was gonna face him. So I'm happy that I'm facing him now, and in a way I'm not happy to face him because it's more that I know you. It's not like I didn't know you and I'm gonna fuck you up anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can become friends after that.
Right.
You know, but when you know somebody, it's different.
Imagine.
You know, but
does your strategy change because you know him, or are you just going in with the same mentality, I'm gonna hurt you?
No, you punch me and the strategy, I'm fucking you up. You hit me, I'm fucking you up.
It doesn't matter at that point.
It doesn't matter at that point.
Right.
But for right now, it's just professional, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk shit, I'm not gonna disrespect the man or anything like that. I hope he doesn't do that because we're not even gonna make it to the ring. You know what I'm saying? Just off rip.
Your personality transcends through the way you speak and learning about you and watching interviews that you've done. I know you came from very humble beginnings, and your story is incredible and very similar to a few people I know where you were the underdog.
I'm still am.
And that's such an amazing place to fight from because you have a lot to prove. But what does you being in this moment really mean to you from where you came from and what people said that you couldn't do?
Shit.
Excellent question, Brittany.
Yeah.
Hey, we got an excellent interview right there.
I wasn't thinking it like that. That's when you get a white person in the middle.
I love it.
Shit, I don't even know how to answer that. What I can say is that from being the underdog and being underestimated my whole life is my whole purpose. Even in the BYB industry, you know, I got people that don't want me to succeed. You know what I'm saying? But I have to disappoint them. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point I'm here.
Right.
You know, I told Mike when he did his fighting when we fought in Wyoming when Matt Delanoit was fighting that day. And he was fighting Mike Torrillo that day. And I looked at all the fighters and I was like, hey Mike, I've been bugging Mike for a year to fight bare knuckles, professional. But since we know each other, he wasn't gonna let me.
Right.
So I needed to prove to him that I was gonna bring in people instead of, you know, losing money, you know?
Of course.
So I finally convinced him. And, you know, since he's a good friend of mine, he gave me the chance. You know, so when I got into BYB, I felt like I needed to prove everybody in the table in BYB that I'm the man. I'm the billboard guy. You know what I'm saying?
You have to have me.
Because if you don't have me, you ain't gonna make no money.
Right.
That's just the way I see it, and it sucks because I've told Ivan I don't like to toot my horn, but I know who I am. You know
right.
what I'm saying? The quality and the things that I could do for this business. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you, you help me. You know what I'm saying? One hand washes the other. And I'm got there. I'm there now. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm happy. I'm blessed because my wife backs me up on this. My kids love it. And with Jomi, I don't got strategy for Jomi at all. I really don't care about him. I just care about getting the belt. You know, I don't care how I have to fight him. Because when you get punched in the mouth, everybody, the strategy you have for me or I have for you is done.
It's just survival.
If you punch me or I punch you,
right?
It's just survival.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my survival game is way better than anybody in the ring. Because what I am going to say, and people might get butthurt, they protect them from lions, and they feed me the lions. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time for you to fight a lion, you're not going to be ready.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm going to have to say about the fight that I'm coming up.
So basically you're saying you're the only one that has fought lions?
The only one that's been fighting lions. You know what I'm saying? Because, 2 times 5 rounds, and I fought Russians, I fought people from professional boxing, from 12-0, I fought people from 41 professional records in MMA to Jomi. To Jomi to what? MMA record, 3 losses and some wins. That's not really a line. You know what I'm saying? I'm 14 and 1. It's hard to say.
I know that one hurts.
I have to hurt that one.
That one hurts.
14 and 1. I've done it with everybody, gangsters, leaders, anybody. And whoever was in the professional level that thought they could take me, I took it. Because I want to be better than who they are. But as well, nobody in this game is better than me. Nobody.
Let me ask you a quick question. I've seen your social media, and obviously you've been promoting DDPY. You're here with the shirt. He's one of your sponsors.
Yeah, man.
Look who we got here. What do you feel?
DDPY herself.
There you go. She's representing the Diamond Doll.
She's representing Bloods.
How do you feel about the program? Because you've been going through the training. I know yesterday Dallas wore you out. How you feeling?
He wore me out today.
Today? He got you today?
He got me today. But no, man, it's not yoga. You know, he checked me on that. It's not yoga, it's DDPY. What I can tell you is that I came tight, from my back to my neck. And yesterday was the first time, I went to chiropractors, and chiropractors do miracles.
Oh, absolutely. We love them.
They did not do the miracle that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So when I met Dallas Page, you know, it was it's a shock. You know, he's a star. When I grew up, when I was a little mojoncito, you know what I'm saying? And to really see him in person is a whole different view, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you brought me in and say, hey, my casa is your casa. Now let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. You know, I downloaded his app on my phone. You know.
Are you feeling tight?
No, I was feeling tight. But when I worked out today, me and George, the camera guy.
George, say hello. How you doing, George?
How you guys doing?
We can't wait to watch you on the video that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, right.
You're on it.
Let's not worry about that right now.
I have watched this program. I've had a front row seat to seeing athletes change their careers,
I can imagine.
regain their careers. I mean, Chris Jericho in himself, his career stars are over, and it just regenerates your body. It protects you. It prepares you for really what you're doing, and when you incorporate it into your training, I am so excited to see how you grow with it and how your range grows with it, and your just growth as a fighter altogether. So we're ecstatic to have you aboard. Ecstatic.
So tell me, September 11th,
In the James L. Knight Center,
BYB 7.
you already know.
What's your prediction?
Knockout? Not me. A knockout for Jomi.
What round?
Can't say.
You can't say?
I'm gonna say first round.
You say first?
Yeah.
I'll say second.
Close second, yeah.
Because Jomi, he's a tough guy. He's 6'3", long ass reach, southpaw. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're fighting like
Second guaranteed you'll be out.
I'm like the small Mike Tyson of the BYB, but the white version.
We'll be coming back to Miami?
Yes, yeah, I will be back to cheer you on and be backstage. And I'm again honored to be a part of this and you making history. And I'm honored to be part of somebody who is incredible inside and out. You are not just a good fighter; you are a good human, and you mention credit to God, and that's something I hold dear to my heart, and I think that's very important. And
because you can't do anything without God.
No, absolutely, I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, thank you again for coming on today. So excited about September 11th. I mean, we are definitely looking at the next champ. This man is incredible. We cannot wait to interview you after becoming the champ, and we just really appreciate you coming on.